Hey, Carl. You good, man? Can you hear me? Am I leveled right? Because I haven't done this in a long time. So, if you could let me know if you can hear everything, and yeah, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not so bad. Um, I just hope you can hear me now. Because usually I do this through my headphones, but this time I really wanted to just. I don't know, it's easier for me to play when I've got the music or the guitar sound coming at me as opposed to just like drilling straight into my ears. So yeah, I'm good. I hope you're well as well. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. I was supposed to film today a video, um, but I'm just really not feeling it, if I'm going to be honest. I need to get a video out proper, like a proper video, and I'm just not feeling it. Whatever I would do kind of feels a little bit like I'm scraping the barrel a little bit, so I figured the best thing to do would just be come on here and to maybe hang out, you know? So you almost got the car. I thought you bought that car that you sent me on Instagram. Bought it, but what happened? Oops. And again. Doing that gallop wrong, aren't I? Especially. Anyways, we did buy it, almost new, all good. Ended up having to get a new one as that one wasn't available. Oh man, same thing but 2014. Are you happy with it though? It's very important that you're happy with it because that's going to last you for a very long time, hopefully. It's like a DeLorean, a time machine. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with it. That's good. I need inspiration today. Like I said, supposed to be doing a video, just not feeling it. Yeah, I'm whatever suggestions people have and stuff like that, I'm all ears because the the tank is empty, as it were, today. So. That was a good one. Hey. Right, comments. Lamb of God inspires all. Yeah. One band that I'm yet to properly investigate. Do I like drop B or drop C tuning best? My answer would be drop A. But that's me being awkward. I'm gonna drop B right now. I guess I'm gonna go with B. I don't know, but I guess that's because I'm what I'm in now. There was a time where everything was drop C and everybody was playing in drop C and everything was just saturated with drop C. So B is quite refreshing to me now, I guess. So there's my answer. Fellow poet fanboy, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm doing well. Ben, I hope you're doing well, man. Hi, William. How's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. And Robert, of course. I hope you're having a good day, brother. Long time no see. Been pretty busy lately. Yeah, I haven't been live streaming in a long time. I don't know, just life gets in the way. I was saying earlier on the stream that my plan was to film a video today, but I'm just really not feeling it. If I'm going to be like honest, really not feeling it. So I just thought the best thing to do would be come on here and just do something with you guys. Guys, if you want to hit the cheeky like button as well, please. That'd be greatly appreciated because it does help me out. And I hate doing that self-plugging stuff, but got to be done, right? Oh, and by the way, if you don't like it, don't hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if you hate it. I haven't seen the documentary about Woodstock 99. Is that the one Metallica played? I think Megadeth played that as well. Or have I got the complete wrong one? Fun fact, there's a place called Woodstock in sort of Oxfordshire area, sort of around that area, and I went there with my mum when I was younger. Metallica on the brain, and I would, Metallica played here, and it was just like this little town called Woodstock with a pub that Winston Churchill stayed in at one point. But yeah, so I was like, oh, we're in Woodstock. This is where the festival must have been, but I was far from it there. Comments, gosh, there's a lot of them. Limp Bizkit went on and Korn went on, the crowd destroyed the place. It's like scene out of Mad Max. Rene, how's it going, man? Coffee is cooling down to be drinkable at the minute. So, yeah. It's the only coffee I drink. I only buy the same coffee every single time, which is the Alta Rica Nescafe stuff. It's the only coffee I will drink. Apart from if you go out and get like a nice one from a Costa or something. I'm not a massive coffee nut. Like, people are like, oh my God, I can't do my day if, I better do some strummy background noise while I'm chatting here. That's not it. That's more like it. But yeah, those guys who are like, I can't function without my cup of coffee. I'll only have one cup of coffee in a day. I'm just super picky with what I have. But I'm super picky with everything, as you guys probably know by this point. Guitars, yeah. Clean tones. If it doesn't sound like the ocean, then go home. I say that, but I've been investigating like other clean tones recently. Like, for instance, I really dig this thing here. This is... It's not quite saturated. It's a little bit more sort of distorted, I guess. So there's that one. So, How is everybody? Let me know. I would like to know. What have you been doing? What have you been getting up to? My life is quite sort of, I don't want to say boring at the minute, but kind of like quite regurgitative, quite same old each week. Hey man, recently found your channel, love the ambient stuff you do. Also, have you been playing the version of Place Where You Belong you taught? Such a pretty interpretation of the chorus. Thank you, first and foremost. The ambient stuff for me, it's the ambient stuff for me with this channel is kind of like, it's quite weird because I've always done it. But it was weird because I was putting out all these heavy metal covers, but then I put out like 50 minutes of like ambience. People are like, what the hell is this? And it's kind of like the juxtaposition on my channel, I guess you could say, which I like having. And believe it or not, you know, when I'm chilling down with my guitar, I don't want to be just, you know, gallop, 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 and down picking and thrashing, you know. I find this just a lot more chill. Also, have you been playing the version of A Place Where You Belong you taught? Such a pretty interpretation of the chorus. Yeah, so that riff, I'll go on to something a bit more maybe the tone. The important thing for A Place Where You Belong. Oh, you've been playing the chorus you taught from the... Ah, right, okay. It is, right? Yeah, so I spent hours trying to get that thing. Is my mic peaking, by the way, guys? Let me know if I'm clipping and I'll pull down a little bit. A Place Where You Belong. I spent hours on that thing, absolute hours trying to get it right for everyone. Hours, thanks, Carl. Like, I recorded it and then I re-recorded it for the cover, and then even after the cover, when I did the lesson, I went back over it again, and there was still some stuff in there that I wasn't sure on because it's just so layered, it's just so thick, and trying to pick everything apart. Just the hours I spent digging into that was nuts. Because I was playing it wrong for years. I was, well, as a matter of fact, from the very start, when I was a kid, when I first heard it in like 2010, whenever the album was dropped, I thought he was doing like off of the main. It's that verse riff. Later on, I figured out I was wrong, and it's this bar chord. But I thought it was this minor 7 shape. It's a minor chord, no pinky. And again, when I went and dug into the track to do it properly, years later, I figured out it's not. It's actual minor, it's not minor 7. The problem is with that, though, is it gets played a couple of times, as I mentioned in the lesson video. So, you know, for the sake of being thorough, is like I had to include everything, not just like, well, play it like that and it will serve you for the rest of the song. You know, there's a couple of times where it changes a little bit. Best thing for tone with that one as well, I always found, was your middle position as well. That song, all the clean tones on that album were a Joe Satriani JSX PV. And I believe they used a PRS for the clean tones. So yeah, I find that middle position kind of works best. You have to play Slaughterhouse, and The Place Where You Belong is so underrated. Yeah, massively. Slaughterhouse, I need to learn. I can't even remember how that thing goes. I just know it's a load of that. Right? Oops. go. There's the a Nihilist 92 exclusive for you all. Some riffs that I've never done anything with. This thing here, I couldn't respect myself putting that out, like with a Lost Cause maybe now. I don't know, it's so 2005, you know. Do you know what I mean? This thing I like though. Which is really cool. A better name for Slaughterhouse would be Breakdown House. Yes, you're absolutely spot on. As far as the down picking thing goes, I'm a much stronger down picker than I am alternate picker. So I grew up on Metallica, as a lot of you guys know, and I'm still growing up on Metallica. And but I was one of those kids who was like, well, Metallica down pick everything. Do you know what I mean? Because there was that rumor going around at the time, you know, and the internet wasn't what it quite was at that point, you know, where information was so readily available, although it was just starting to creep into a bit, you know. And so I downpicked everything. Like Master of Puppets was no problem for me, all that downpick stuff. But when it came to alternate picking, take a song like Battery or Damage Inc., I just couldn't do it. And still to this day, I have to really practice to get that stuff down. But downpicking has always come a little bit more natural to me than the alternate thing. And I remember saying to my guitar teacher, all sort of like big-headed, you know, well, I downpick everything, you know, that's what makes me unique, kind of thing. And he's like, right, okay, then try and downpick this. And he played this sort of that sort of a thing, and I was there like downpicking it, and it just didn't have the same feel, right? You know, I realized at that point, then I started listening to other bands that weren't Metallica, the bands that followed suit afterwards, Bullet My Valentine, obviously, but Black Label Society, Alter Bridge, Slipknot, Megadeth, yeah, all these bands that I really got into that weren't downpicking everything, and I was just like, oh, Christ, I need to, you know, I need to start investigating this alternate picking thing, especially with like the Black Label Society stuff. Zach's playing was just so smooth. I wanted to achieve that. So then I put a load of time in alternate picking, and then my down picking went to pieces. So a healthy balance of both, I think, is the trick, I think. Do I down pick Waking the Demon? On my good days, yes. Hey, and apparently today isn't a good day. What's the fastest riff I can play? Probably not the fastest riff, but it's a fast song that comes to mind. Army of Noise is quite fast. That's quite a quick one. I think Paralyzed. That's a fast one. What else is there? Even though that is downpicked, that riff never felt quite right to me. Something like that. Back in the day, or rather, you know, if I was to practice it, another fast one that I enjoy playing is not Fight Fire with Fire. Sorry, Take No Prisoners, Megadeth. That's really quick, and it's not so much the speed of that one. It's more the changes and the chops and the changes, and it kind of stops and then, oh no, we're going again. You know, that's a really tricky song to pull off. That's quite a fast song. Yeah, a lot of people. I remember Jamie Slayer saying that he couldn't believe that Waking the Demon was downpicked. But then Ashes of the Innocence, the same. Like, if you've not been practicing that one, I'm just about getting through that. You know, if you've not been practicing, that one's horrendous. Can I play Damage Inc? Don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Yeah, indeed. I'll have to tune up to attempt Damage Inc. Is that the point of the stream today? We want to make Jazz look like an idiot. Let's see what he really can play with no editing and. Okay, so Damage Inc. I hope that's the riff you wanted, by the way. Playing that, by the way, is a dream come true for me. And that's not me saying, hey, check out how good I am. It's taken a long time. I'm nearly 30 now, guys. Yeah, and it's taken a long time to get that down, you know. Believe it or not, it wasn't always the focused, I didn't say good or great, just focused guitar player that I am now. You know, like disciplined and putting time into things. It was a massive winger for years. I just wung things like constantly. The other thing with the Damage Inc. riff, by the way, that Impossible Bridge riff, there's a psychology to that one, because everyone's like, well, it's another Impossible James Hetfield riff that, you know, so no, it's not. Kirk Hammett wrote that riff. So it's like, okay. Because let's face it, a lot of the stuff that James does, it is like on another level. But Kirk wrote that riff, you know. So it's like, okay, Kirk is a very good guitar player as well, but it's not, you know, this impossible riff that James has come up with, like something off of the Justice album, right? So there you go. So once I got my head around that, it's like, okay, so that's how Kirk writes. And then from there, okay, what's next? You have to get Jazz to me and thumbs up so Jazz will play naked. Funny. Hey, I have a question. What is a good way to stretch your finger further? I had to put my Jackson down and play my Ibanez because I couldn't stretch 5 frets. Okay. Stretching. Maybe learn a song like Floods. You know, that sort of whatever it is. And also, like, just do finger exercises, like, and then do it with hammer-ons and pull-offs. That's what I get all my students doing that I teach weekly lessons. Yeah, and then go across the strings as well, because you might be able to do it there in that position, but what about up here? You know, what about in the middle? Yeah, so go across all the strings, whatever finger pattern you do it on all the strings. Yeah. For stretching as well, playing guitar as well. I mean, I should probably really take my own advice on this. As a matter of fact, I do it. But before you play, you know, arm out straight. Gosh, I'm bleeding. There you go. Arm out straight. Pull the wrist in like that, and you'll feel the muscles going along the top. And then, I mean, don't yank on it, but just gently pull inwards. And then same over the top. Pull inwards, right? And you'll feel it along the bottom. Shake out. Same for your picking arm. Equally as important. Yeah? Go stretch out and then just sort of flop out like that. Posture as well. A lot of the time when people are playing, especially with like it in V position or classical position, even if you're on normal guitar, and I screwed my playing up with this very guitar because of this, I found what was happening was when I was playing, I was lurching over the neck like this. And look at that. Look at all that weight. Yeah, this is quite a heavy guitar. All that weight on my arm and my thumb. That's making positioning and stretches and stuff like that impossible. Yeah? So the one thing with playing in this sort of position, straight. Yeah, keep the guitar straight and learn to sort of sit up straight with your back. I've screwed my back with playing as well. Don't sort of like hunch down. Try and go watch Matt Heffy play. I'm not a Trivium fan, but if you watch him play, look at his posture. He's like an ironing board. Yeah. Watch him play because he's conscious that he's, you know, it's a very physical thing. So keep your back straight. Don't lurch over the instrument too much because you're going to bring the neck back on you. Yeah, and look at that. Your mobility around the neck is greatly reduced. Yeah, you want your hand to be able to go freely up and down. So there's another thing. Just little things that people don't think of maybe. So there's a lot to be said for like good posture with playing. Stretches as well. Learn some stuff that that does stretches. You know, for instance, you know, I've always done stretches because there were certain chords that I wanted to do. Certain chords that I had to stretch in order to get. Hang on a minute, what tune am I? You know, you'll all laugh at me now, but Message in the Bottle, the Police. Look at those. That's a great one to do as well. And if you watch the way I'm playing that as well, I'm not keeping my fingers tight. Once I've done that note, I'm kind of letting my wrist come over. Now, sometimes you do want the notes. You do need to hold it. But I'm sort of almost doing one finger at a time there. He made a guitar style based on those horrible stretches so that nobody else could rip his stuff off, you know? So there's another good idea for you all. You know, break out your comfort zone. Riff stretch your fingers as I lay dying. Yeah, they've got a lot of stretchy stuff going on as well. I could go on and on and on, Robert. You know. The riff after the intro is freaking hard. Oh, I'm damaging. We're still talking about that. So like Or are you talking about the whole? Yeah, that is horrible. You can see I'm having a hard time with that one. That is horrible, isn't it? That is genuinely. That is genuinely a horrible riff, isn't it? No! Very good fun song to play though. Very good fun. Very fun song to play though. There you go. Do I know any Cradle? No. Sorry. Carl, you only know I only listen to 2 bands. Right? Mm. Okay, that's the coffee gone. And that's not true. It's just a lot of the stuff that I listen to nowadays I can't play. Number 1, Devon Townsend. Amazing. Yeah. Can't play his stuff though. It's nuts. Yeah, Behemoth. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to learn Behemoth. I want to listen to it and experience it, if that makes sense. What else do I listen to? Wage War. Love Wage War. But I've covered a couple of their songs on my channel. And I enjoy playing Wage War songs, but again, you know, I'm just happy to listen to it. What else do I listen to a lot at the minute? Between those guys, Fit for a King. Fit for a King. Or, yeah. If you could just go and listen to The Path by Fit for a King. It's like a modern day Walk by Pantera. But Fit for a King are an amazing band. Got to play on a stage. Our first show, we played on the stage that they played on, which was really cool for me. When they were a bit smaller in Manchester. What else do I like? I don't know. As you can see, I just love generally. Not that one. Generally, I just love just playing for myself and maybe writing. I have to play the Lost Cause stuff quite a bit as well, because if I don't keep on top of that, you know, I need to be like show ready and stuff like that. As well, guys, you know, unless I'm thinking about covering a song as well, I don't drill the guitar a heck of a lot for myself because I don't get the chance to, because I'm teaching constantly. A lot of the time, my day job is a guitar teacher, right? So sometimes, after a day of playing guitar all day, the last thing I want to do is pick up guitar and play. It's quite hard. Seen for Fit for a King a few times, probably years ago now. Such a great, yeah. The Fit for a King, you know. What's the is it the Dark Skies album? Is it? Am I right? Dark Skies. It's the one with Backbreaker on it. Absolutely love that. That was my like running album until I screwed my foot up. But yeah, Fit for a King. If nobody's checked those guys out, you're missing out. Okay, anything that anybody else wants to know about or wants to see me try and play and pull off, or Do I know Blessed with a Curse by... shall we start that again? Do I know Blessed with a Curse by Bring Me? Yeah, so it's... Matter of fact, I've got Lee Malley as clean tone here. Something like that. I love all the Bring Me stuff. You know, difficult when you're not in the right tuning for it, though, to remember how stuff goes. But you know, all that. Yeah, love all that stuff. Massive Bring Me fan. How does the next part go? I'm trying to remember. So you got that serves me right for trying to be clever, doesn't it? I've always just found that Lee Malley has got such a way with like little clean melodies and things like that. I have to head out, but it was great catching you live again, brother. Have a great evening, and don't be a stranger. Yes, mate, you have a great rest of the day, and thank you for tuning in, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, Robert. Name that Bring Me riff? sec, guys. Open a window in here. It's getting boiling. Okay. Any requests? Anything else? Josh. And again. What does everybody think of the new Slipknot stuff, by the way? We Slipknot fans here? Or are we still Slipknot fans? Let me know what you guys think. Do I have any suggestions for a cool 6-string metal guitar? My old LTD Ghost G is getting rough, looking to replace it with something cool. Well, it depends what you like. I mean, do you, you into, stupid shapes like this? Do you like just like normal sort of like super strat kind of shapes? Um, do you want passive, active pickups, ebony fretboard, rosewood fingerboard? Do you want a Floyd Rose or a fixed bridge or a hardtail or a Evertune? Yeah. Um, it, I would write a list of the things that you enjoy and you like about a guitar, and then go from there. Me, it's like Flying V or Explorer. Flying V I play best, but Explorer is my favorite shape. Um, so I'd know that I'd probably want either one of those. And then I know that I like a hardtail bridge, ebony fingerboard, right? Um, and just start narrowing the list down, and then just start investigating what you like. For instance, take a look at brands you think are kind of cool. A lot of people are on the Solar train right now. Can't say I'll ever own one myself, but I like boutique oddities as opposed to like, guitars that you see quite regular. Not taken away from Solar, they're just not my jam. Um, which is probably why this channel will never do well. Because, I'm not asking, you'll never see me asking for, Harley Benton or a Solar Guitars to send me out a guitar to review, or or you won't see me jumping on the Ernie Ball train. A lot of people, I'm not taking away from Matt, for instance. I've been there, we've hung out. He is diehard Ernie Ball until you die. Everything they put out, I like some of their stuff, but not all their stuff. You know what I mean? So you won't see me doing, like drilling, certain like brands and stuff like that just to get views. Because let's face it, when Harley Benton hit the market, everyone was getting these affordable Explorer-shaped guitars in. Yeah, and like, the thumbnail, James Hetfield for under £200, whatever it is, that sort of thing. And I know those videos are cool and stuff like that. And, there should be videos like that because, for instance, 14-year-old me, who will have wanted an Explorer, couldn't get one back then. Yeah, obsessed with James Hetfield and, always wanted a white Explorer. So seeing one of those white Harley Bentons back then when I was like 14, I'd want a video on that to check it out and go, oh my God, I can get a white Explorer for like 200 quid, So I think those videos are good and stuff like that, and people should review things. But for me personally, it's like if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to do a video on it or plug it. Do you know what I mean? For instance, I'll level with you guys. So for instance, there was I was offered a little sort of endorsement with a string company, or just some strings a little while ago, and I tried the strings. And for a guy like me, what endorsement, it sounds huge. It's like, oh my God, And I tried the strings and I just didn't like them. And I was like, sorry, they're just not for me. Do you know what I mean? And I can't plug stuff that I'm not going to use. Devon Townsend talks a lot about this. Like he never got it in magazines where there'd be like a guitar player with the I endorse the chord chart. It's like, why do you endorse the chord chart? Do you use the chord chart? Do you really use it, or is it just a paid promotion? Do you know what I mean? So, on this channel, it will be real stuff. And like I said, that's probably why this channel will never go anywhere, because you won't see me, getting the latest Harley Benton or the latest Solar guitar. And, hopefully there's an honesty to this channel, and hopefully it'll be quality stuff that you guys enjoy, but you won't see me jumping on the hype train of, having guitars that I'm never going to play. And there's some generous companies out there, like Harley Benton, for instance. They've sent guitars out to people, and they've let them keep them. That's yours to review, and then you keep that, which is really generous. But for me personally, it's just, unless I'm going to use it, there's just no point, I mean, if you guys want to see me do certain stuff on this channel, please feel free to request. Go on over to my Patreon. Give me all your money. No, I'm joking. But yeah, you can submit requests on my Patreon, is what I'm saying. But, just ask me or drop me a message on Instagram, and say, hey, well, I'm thinking about this. Do you fancy, would you do a review on this? I'll look into it. If it's something that interests me, maybe. But I think people shouldn't follow the hype. The hype train just to get views and stuff like that. So hopefully there's an honesty here without coming off pretentious. British. What a British word. How many here are from different countries? And they're hearing me say it's a very knobbish thing, and I sound extremely British right there. Okay, enough of me waffling. Right, okay. Modern Metalhead covers and edits. Just woke up, still working on my cover of the whole bullet album. For some reason, I'm just trying to learn, but I keep distracting my friend's PlayStation. Distracted by my friend's PlayStation. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. Hey, Louie, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Louie's got a band. Go and check out his band. I think Louie has a band. I have a band, you know. While we're plugging and everything. It's this here, or is it in this corner? Lost Cause, the green one. Go check it out. If you like, you know, all the if you like that and just screamy, shouty stuff, then yeah, that might be for you. So if you like that, that's what my band sounds like. It's a mixture of that and then and that's it. Okay, still loving my reverie, yeah. Something like that. Yeah. I'm on something like that. That's the one I'm on right now. I've only got a couple to go to cover on the album. Will I ever get round to covering, you know, Song Like Bastards or My Reverie? Yeah, they're like probably my two least favorites on the album. So whether I'll get round to them, I don't know. These days, I kind of pull back on covers a little bit, you know, because there's only so many songs. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I was supposed to be filming today, but I'm just really not feeling it. My head's just not in the place to do it. So I thought it'd be a better idea to come on and just hang out with you guys, you know what I mean? Rather than just have a complete week of absence, you know, because maybe I'll get a video out this week, maybe I won't. And I hate it when a week goes by and I don't do something. It really stresses me out. You know, because how are you supposed to grow if you're not consistent? You know, and people's attention spans, you know, are very short, you know, and you've got to be consistent and people want it snappy and they want it now, you know. So, but yeah, today I'm just really not feeling it. I'm having a much better time just hanging out with you guys and being a bit more loose. What amp am I using? I'm using my Camper, and I'm using a Colin Richardson STL tones right now. Expect to hear my cover My Reverie and drop A on the album cover because it sounds really good. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I play in drop A a lot. My band plays in drop A. It's probably my favorite tuning, even though it's not really the most, you know, what's the expression? Diverse tuning. You're going to get one sound out of drop A, you know. But yeah, it's probably one of my favorite tunings. There's just something about the way you, when you hit on and you choke your palm mutes, the way, excuse me, when you hit and choke your palm mutes, there's just something the way drop A just resonates and it just, hits you in the gut. Sounds good. Any idea why I get some sort of interference sound while I use plugins? Ooh. What's your setup, Owen? Tell me what you've got and then I'll do my best to answer your question. Only got Focusrite into my PC, but now and again, if I let notes hang, you get interference. Not very good for recording purposes. Check your computer's bitrate, that everything is synced up. Like for instance, I don't know what kind of PC or computer you're running, but like when I got this computer, in order to be able to record and stuff, the amount of stuff that I had to switch off to have it dedicated, to being like a sound orientated computer, like recording and stuff. Like I had to switch off like all like the pop-up sounds and stuff like that could interfere with it. But make sure that your sample rate and your bit rate are in sync with your computer sample rate and bit rate. Make sure you're not clipping on the Focusrite. Never play in the red. Trying to think of what else. Anybody else got any suggestions? I'll bear it in mind if anything else comes to me. But they're the obvious ones straight away. For No More Tears to Cry, I will have to record my electric first, and then acoustic parts will do the opposite. Yeah, you'll need to do that one at a time. Bias Effects is pretty good. Has pretty good noise gates. Maybe also make sure the gain isn't too high on the interface. Yep, Bias Effects has not good noise gates. I already have to look into sample rates, etc. I didn't know about that. Yeah, so make sure that your DAW, your digital audio workstation, if you're using that, make sure that's synced up with your plugins. You know, so I have Bias Effects that I sometimes still use even though I've got the Camper. Make sure that's running at the same rates as your DAW and then your computer. Everything needs to be in sync, otherwise you'll just get like horrible sort of clicky poppy noises, and they'll drive you nuts because you won't know how to fix it. It took me a long time to get this going, you know. So yeah, and running smoothly, and lots of headaches and banging my head against my desk trying to figure this stuff out, you know. Okay, take care, Louis, man. Stay safe, stay well. I was in Connors Key yesterday, by the way, or the day before that. But yeah, I hope you're doing well down there if you're still in Connors Key. And yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. I feel like Stitches at the beginning has that new metal kind of style, or a mixture of metalcore and new metal. Which part are we thinking? That strange sort of like quiet. I forgot. It's very like a Limp Bizkit kind of thing, isn't it? I've forgotten how that goes already. I've only just done a lesson on it. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, there. Very disjointed, trying to remember the solo. That solo is so tightly edited together. It's so hard to get from one part to the next. You know, very cool song. I just love the breakdown. Just a delay off. I'm jamming This Means War at the minute. That breakdown, yeah, man. That is one again where if I'm not practicing it, it's really hard to play off the bat. It's so gallopy. It's that. Getting that. 'Cause that's a heck of it. So, you know, like stretchy. Also, someone should compare No Happy Ever After with My Curse by Kill Switch. Yeah, there's a similar sort of vibe going on there. Tell you what, another a hard one is Omen. Has anybody tried playing that and getting it like as choppy as it is. I've forgotten how it goes. That thing is like, I forget where the da-da-na-nas are. I get confused and I keep mixing it up. Like, which one am I going to after the initial da-na-na-na-da-da? I constantly get mixed up. That was a cover that I was happy to let go. Maybe I'll do it if people want it. There's just songs that I'm just not that fussed about covering, you know. But I did the last two off the deluxe, so that's all fine. It's a cool da 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 da. That's, yeah, very cool. It says sample rate, yeah. So make sure that's what mine's at as well. So make sure that that's the same on your plugins, etc. Yes, and make sure that the bit rate is the same as well. So for instance, either 44,000 or 48,000 if your computer's fast enough. So try the 48. That's what I run mine at. If it's not fast enough, make sure they're both at 44. Mine's at 48. I've got 192 sample rate and 48, whatever it is for the bit rate. I think it is. You'll see the numbers, and I'll know exactly what I mean. Watch me shatter. Okay. Audio buffer size. That's what I'm on about. 48. I've got mine at. I think I'm right there. Truth drops like a bomb. It's so Parkway, that riff. Absolute power. And then my favorite riff in that one is the solo thing, the bridge. Love second fret songs. There's just it seems like Parkway Drive, they get like entire albums out of second fret songs now. You know. That's a riff I've had around for years now. Absolute years. And I don't know. Do we think we could get that one in a Lost Cause? You tell me. This Day We Fight has an amazing riff. Megadeth, Endgame is like my favorite Megadeth album. And, yeah, because I remember going, like, buying that album with my own money when I was younger, you know? Went to a shop and just, Megadeth are cool, you know? Don't know what it sounds like, you know? Buy the album. And yeah, I really bonded with that album. Like, This Day We Fight, you know, was it 1320? What else is on there? Endgame itself is such a great track. It's all miles better than the new stuff they're putting out. Love all that stuff. Endgame's a really cool song. It's got a massive big riff in it. I'm trying to remember. He was into these really... He was into those really big... nasty chords at the time. The guitar tone was really gnarly on that album. You know, Head Crusher. That's a cool one as well. Head Crush is a good song. There's another song on there. Dialectic Chaos, you know, with all... No idea how the rest of that run goes. But yeah, great album. If anybody wants to get into Megadeth, that's just a great sounding, angry, you know, This Day We Fight is such a... If you like all that, those sorts of riffs, This Day We Fight, yeah, 100%. Gosh, Megadeth, it's all the stuff I grew up on. If you go onto my Instagram right now, the last thing I posted, you'll see a picture of a very young me with my first Flying V, which was a Dave Mustaine Vehemente. And you'll see me looking all brooding and moody, you know, typical 17-year-old. Yeah, Megadeth, I learned all that stuff, you know. All those sort of like quirky, sort of like jerky riffs and stuff like that Dave does. Really cool stuff. Come on, new challenge, Dragon Force for the 5. Is that still a thing? Come on now. You know, I don't play that way, and I don't want to play that way at all, but I just know it's a lot. It's a lot of trend picking, right? I'm not taking away from it. It's very clever. You know, I mean, I can't do it. But yeah, come on. Is that still a thing? People still want to learn that? Black Sabbath, another one, you know? I believe it's like... I find personally that I can get more out playing a Black Sabbath riff like War Pigs. Than I could trying to doing that sort of stuff. Much respect to Herman Lee, but I don't like Dragon Force. Does anybody like Dragon Force? They're a bit of a, I don't know. Are they a bit of a meme band? I'm not sure. I mean, I respect them. You know, great, and you know, great players. I mean, Herman Lee's a really cool guy as well. Like huge respect to those guys, but man, would I want to play like that? No. System of a Down. Oh my god. Something like that. I need a cigarette. Don't even get me started. I quit smoking about a month ago. Over a month ago. It's been like 2 months now, and I'm going crazy. The reason why I'm doing this stuff as well is like to like stop me craving. And I moved on to the vape, but it turned out that the vape was screwing my health up as well. So I've had to go cold turkey from like nicotine, and I'm like, I'm clawing the walls, man. So if you go for that cigarette, you make sure that you enjoy every single damn puff of it, because I'm going crazy craving. You know, it's like, how do I fill the gap? You know, I'll get done doing this, and it's like, now what? Do you know what I mean? How do I reward myself? It's crazy, the psychology of it. So yeah, I'm nearly 2 months nicotine. Well, I say that cigarette free, and it's hard. It's really hard. Anyway, there's the extent of my System of a Down knowledge. I guess the only other one I'd know is like a... something like that. Something like that. Oh, and of course the... I'm not really a big fan of System of a Down. I never really was. They kind of reminded me like of if the Muppets were heavy metal. They just sound like the Muppets. You know, you just imagine coming. You know, why do they always send the poor? Why do they always send the poor? You know, it just always reminded me of the Muppets. And so they're obviously not like a serious band. I guess the meaning behind the music, because they're quite political and stuff like that, is there. But like the delivery, it was always laughable to me, which I guess is the point, I suppose. But yeah, I never got into that band. But there's the extent of my System of a Down knowledge. You think my sub count dropped by 1? Do you? Were you watching? Somebody didn't like my stream? Was it what I said about... Was it me playing Megadeth? Or was it me saying I wouldn't have any Harley Benton guitars on my channel that did it? Right, hang on a minute. August Burns Red. Yeah. I saw them on the Black Ask in Alexandria tour. And they really, really impressed me. Like, straight up. Good, solid metalcore. There's no... Got no qualms with that band. Like, it's just delivered and done really, really well. How's it going, Harry? Hope you're doing well, man. You got stuff to be doing. What are you doing on here? Yeah, they're not for everyone. System of a Down was just, yeah, again, just the Muppets thing. It just reminded me of the Muppets, you know. Why do they always send the ball? Why do they send the ball? You know. Any Bleed From Within? No, I wish. They're really tight with the, really tight sort of galloping riffs and stuff like that. I saw Bleed From Within when I saw Bullet My Valentine back in November. In fact, I pulled the singer into the crowd because he came into the crowd, and he jumped down. He just like grabbed my hand and like started like pulling himself up and pulled himself literally like over me, which is really cool. But Bleed From Within are like, absolutely killer band. Absolutely love their stuff. And I think their guitar player might just be like one step ahead from me. You know, I think they're just like really tight and talented. Like, what's the album? Is it Pathfinder? Or the song Pathfinder? Like, I'm all over that. Absolutely love it. Oh, and you guys should go and subscribe and follow Harry's channel and his Instagram page as well. Might have something coming for you all. A Lost Cause riff, please. Sure thing, you got it. We're in B right now. That song's in A. But we'll do it. One sec, Renee. Going to do a walk with my Macy Jazz and have a good day. You have a good day too, man. Thanks for chilling out and hanging out with me. It's been a blast. So take care of yourself, man. Have a great day. A Lost Cause. Okay, White Lies coming up. So there you go. There's a lost cause. Sick. Would be cool to play a show with you guys sometimes in the future. Harry, let's talk. As a matter of fact, I kind of already spoke to my singer because you record your stuff at Foxhound, or have recorded, and I said, hey, to my singer, there's this other band that do stuff with Mike. Wouldn't it be cool if So like for instance, yeah, we'd be all over that. Absolutely, 100%. You guys are in Cambridge, I think, if I'm right. So like if you wanted to, I think the deal or whatever Sam said was like kind of like if you wanted to come like our way and then we'd do your way and like vice versa, the support and the headline, something like that. We would absolutely love to do that. So let's 100% talk because yeah, we've got a show coming up in Manchester in September. I don't know the date. It's like the first week in September. I think it's the first Friday. Tickets are in my bio. Oh no, over on Instagram as well. But yeah, we're based in Manchester. We got a new single coming as well, but it keeps getting pushed back, and it's doing my head in. But keep an eye out. I promise there is new Lost Cause coming soon. We've got all new songs recorded. We just need to do like videos for them and stuff like that. But we've got another one in the works, which is kind of like an exclusive for you. Music video done. We just need to get a release date. That's the last thing to go on that song right now. Sorting out a release date, and then that's going to be out for you guys. Yeah. Let's chat a messenger. Go on with the bands. Yeah. Let's do it, Harry. We're down for it. 100%. Right, guys. How long have I been on for? 1 hour and 37. I think that's going to do it for today. So, like I said, the plan was to film and get a video out for you guys, but I am just not feeling it today. So rather than just like hide away and do nothing, I thought it'd be best to just come on and chill and hang with you guys. So thank you very much for sticking around. We've wanted to play Rebellion in Manchester for a while too. Yeah, I saw Wage War at Rebellion. We would love to play Rebellion. I don't think my singer's played Rebellion with his other band. But Rebellion would be absolutely awesome to play. Like, hands down, I'd love that. So yeah, let's talk. Anyways, right, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. You know all the stuff, right? Go listen to my band, Lost Cause. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So stay well, stay healthy, and take care. Take care, guys. Peace.